Okay, Singer Fashion Mate sewing machine. This is model number 3342. So this whole disassembly started with a broken needle. The wife had a broken needle. The thing was locking up and it was acting kind of weird after that. She contacted Singer. They told her to check the belts. Of course, they don't give you much information on where the belts are located, here and here, through there, or how to access them. So I went all over YouTube and I could not find a single video on how to disassemble this and take this shield material and everything off of this Singer sewing machine so you could get to the stuff. So that's my whole purpose in this video. Now, right off the bat, you'll notice there's quite a few screws in different places. You know, a screw hole here, there's one here, there's a couple up here, the obvious ones that you need to get loose. And then at that point, the halves have these tabs that kind of lock together. Now, that being said, they threw a trick at you. So you see that little, oops, I knocked the little plug out. Anyhow, you see this little screw right here. That little screw passes through the hole right here in this corner into that outer shell. Okay? I didn't even see the stupid thing until I was pulling and tugging on this half to try to get it off, and it would not come. I knew it had to come off there. So I got to looking a little closer, and it goes through this hole. You probably can't see where I've got that shell on the other side, that little screw right there. But you have to put it through that hole to screw into this. So once I took that screw off, I was able to get this other half off. Anyway, about it, that's the main thing. The knobs just pull off. They might be a little bit tight. They might be a pain in the neck to get off, but they do just pull off. All three knobs. 1, 2, 3 of them. Sorry, the last thing is trying to mess up with the focus. But anyhow, so yeah, pull all three knobs off, take out the obvious screws. I had to kind of manhandle a little bit to get it to separate because of the way these little tabs lock in. But once you do, you get the back half off, and then the front half, don't forget that screw. If you forget that screw and you just decide to manhandle it the rest of the way and pull it off, it's going to break that. So, got ours apart, and as I'm picking this thing up and flipping around and turning it and moving it different ways, the other piece of that broken needle came out. And we're like, oh, there it is. I did happen to notice at some point that this belt was off. I don't know if it's something I did along the process of disassembly or not, but the belt was off, so I put it back on. And it had like a grinding when you try to move it. Everything seems to be moving nice and smooth and fluid now, like it did when it was new. So I'm gonna assume this is a good repair, and I'm gonna go ahead and put it back together. But just a little heads up on disassembly of the covers and stuff, because like I said, I didn't see anything else out there about it. So have fun.